The moment a man turns 60, something happens to the blood vessels in his most intimate area. They begin to narrow by up to 37%. This silent process affects 3 out of 4 men, yet remains undiscussed in most medical offices. What if I told you that a urologist from Boston Medical Center discovered that combining 2 specific household ingredients creates a compound that can help reverse this narrowing? Men who've tried prescription medications without success are now experiencing morning firmness they haven't felt in decades. The secret lies in understanding how your skin absorbs certain compounds and delivers them directly to where circulation matters most. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how this works. Hello, I'm Dr. Julia Merrick. For over 11 years, I've been helping men over 60 reclaim their intimate confidence, sexual health, and the joy of living fully again. In today's video, I'm going to share information that perhaps no one has ever told you. Information that could transform your intimate and emotional life starting today. What I'm about to reveal isn't taught in medical school, yet it's backed by scientific understanding of how your body actually works. Let's begin with an uncomfortable truth. As men age, blood vessels narrow, especially those tiny capillaries responsible for proper circulation to your most sensitive areas. Most men believe this is simply an unavoidable part of aging, but they're wrong. What's really happening inside your body? 3 critical changes occur after 60. First, nitric oxide production decreases by up to 40%, limiting your blood vessels' ability to expand. Second, microinflammation silently damages vessel walls. And third, your skin's permeability changes, affecting how nutrients and compounds are absorbed. This isn't just about physical performance. This affects your self-image, your relationship, and your fundamental sense of manhood. I've seen strong, confident men reduced to shadows of themselves because they believe there's nothing they can do. But here's what few men understand. Your body hasn't forgotten how to function properly. It just needs the right signals and support to remember. What I'm about to share comes from conversations with leading urologists who rarely discuss this publicly. There's a direct pathway between your skin's absorption abilities and your erectile function that most medical textbooks completely overlook. Your skin is your largest organ, and it's remarkably absorbent. When applied to specific areas with enhanced blood vessel networks, certain compounds can trigger localized circulatory responses that extend throughout your entire pelvic region. Dr. Mikhail Varshavsky, a renowned urologist, observed that men who regularly applied certain oil-based mixtures to their lower abdominal and upper thigh regions experienced significant improvements in blood flow measurements, without any oral medications whatsoever. This works because of something called transdermal absorption. Your skin doesn't just protect you. It's a pathway for delivering compounds directly to underlying tissues and blood vessels. And when those compounds contain specific circulation-enhancing elements, the results can be remarkable. Now, let's talk about olive oil, not just any cooking ingredient, but a powerful natural resource that contains 3 essential compounds for improving circulatory health. First, there's oleocanthal, a natural anti-inflammatory that works similarly to ibuprofen, but without the side effects. It helps reduce microinflammation in blood vessels, allowing them to expand more easily. Second, polyphenols in olive oil act as antioxidants that protect the delicate lining of your blood vessels from oxidative damage, preserving their flexibility and responsiveness. And third, oleic acid, which makes up about 70% of olive oil, helps improve the absorption of other beneficial compounds while supporting healthy testosterone levels. When applied topically in the right manner, these compounds penetrate the skin and begin working directly on nearby blood vessels. Unlike oral supplements that must survive your digestive system, topical application delivers these compounds directly where you need them most. The type of olive oil matters significantly. You must use extra virgin olive oil that hasn't been heated or processed, as processing destroys many of these beneficial compounds. The darker green the oil, the higher its concentration of these active ingredients. Now for the surprising second ingredient, baking soda. This common household item costs less than $2, yet contains powerful properties that complement olive oil perfectly. Sodium bicarbonate, the chemical name for baking soda, creates what scientists call a microenvironment pH shift when applied to skin. This subtle change in pH does something remarkable. It enhances the absorption of other compounds by temporarily increasing skin permeability. Additionally, baking soda has mild vasodilatory effects, meaning it helps blood vessels expand slightly. When combined with olive oil's compounds, this creates a synergistic effect that neither ingredient could achieve alone. What few men realize is that baking soda also has gentle exfoliating properties that remove dead skin cells, further enhancing absorption. This is particularly important for men over 60, as skin cell turnover naturally slows with age. The alkaline nature of baking soda also helps neutralize acidic conditions that often develop in tissues with poor circulation, creating an environment where healthy blood flow can be restored more effectively. Let me be clear about something important. How you apply this mixture matters just as much as the ingredients themselves. Many men fail because they use the wrong approach. Never apply this mixture directly to sensitive genital tissues. This is a common mistake that can cause irritation and actually worsen your situation. Instead, the mixture should be applied to the lower abdomen, upper thighs, and the area between your navel and pubic region, where the blood vessels that supply your genital area are more accessible. Never use this mixture immediately before intimacy. The optimal time is actually in the morning after showering, when your skin is warm and pores are open, allowing for maximum absorption. Do this daily. Mix 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil with 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda until it forms a slightly grainy paste. Using circular motions, gently massage this mixture into the areas I mentioned for 3 to 5 minutes. Allow it to remain on the skin for 15 minutes before rinsing off with warm water. Do follow this with light physical activity, even just a 5-minute walk, to enhance blood circulation throughout your body, maximizing the benefits of the application. Your body will communicate with you about whether this approach is working. Here are 5 specific signs to watch for. First, you'll notice increased warmth in the application area that persists for up to an hour afterward. This indicates improved microcirculation and is a positive sign. Second, morning responsiveness should gradually improve within the first week. Many men report waking up with noticeably improved function, something they haven't experienced in years. Third, you'll experience increased sensitivity to touch in intimate areas as nerve endings receive improved blood supply. Fourth, overall energy levels tend to increase as circulation improves throughout your entire body. Fifth, many men report improved urinary flow, an unexpected but welcome benefit related to improved prostate health from better circulation. However, you must stop using this mixture and consult a doctor if you experience any redness, rash, prolonged burning sensation, or unusual discomfort. While rare, some men may have specific sensitivities to these ingredients. Also, if you have extremely sensitive skin, perform a patch test first by applying a small amount to your inner forearm and waiting 24 hours before proceeding with the full application. While this olive oil and baking soda mixture can produce remarkable results on its own, incorporating these 4 daily habits will significantly enhance its effectiveness. First, hydration is non-negotiable. Drink 8 to 10 glasses of water daily. Proper hydration is essential for blood viscosity, how easily your blood flows through vessels. Even mild dehydration can reduce erectile function by up to 30%. Second, incorporate 5 minutes of targeted pelvic floor exercises each morning. These aren't just for women. They significantly improve blood flow to the entire pelvic region. Simply contract the muscles you would use to stop urination. Hold for 3 seconds, release, and repeat 10 times. Do 3 sets daily. Third, eliminate inflammatory foods from your diet, particularly refined sugars and processed carbohydrates. These create microinflammation throughout your vascular system, directly counteracting the benefits of the olive oil mixture. Fourth, take a 15-minute walk after dinner each evening. This simple habit improves overall circulation and helps prevent blood pooling in the legs, redirecting healthy blood flow to the pelvic region during rest. Despite the effectiveness of this approach, many men make critical errors that prevent them from experiencing the full benefits. Let me share the most common mistakes. Many men give up too soon. Your vascular system didn't deteriorate overnight, and it won't fully recover overnight either. Consistency for at least 3 weeks is essential before evaluating results. Another mistake is using low-quality olive oil. As I mentioned earlier, only extra virgin olive oil contains the necessary compounds in sufficient quantities. The money you save buying cheaper oil costs you in reduced effectiveness. Many men also apply the mixture incorrectly, either using too much, which prevents proper absorption, or too little, which limits effectiveness. The tablespoon-quarter teaspoon ratio I shared is precisely calibrated for optimal results. Perhaps the biggest mistake is failing to address underlying health conditions. If you have uncontrolled diabetes, severe hypertension, or are taking certain medications, you need to work with your doctor while using this approach. These conditions directly impact your circulatory system and must be properly managed. Finally, many men sabotage their progress with excessive alcohol consumption, which severely impairs blood vessel function regardless of what other steps you're taking. For men with specific health challenges, this approach needs thoughtful modifications. If you have diabetes, apply the mixture in the morning, but check your blood sugar before and after. Some men experience modest decreases in blood sugar levels as circulation improves. Also, add a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon powder to the mixture, as it contains compounds that help regulate blood sugar while enhancing circulation. For men with prostate issues, supplement this approach with saw palmetto extract, either orally or by adding 5 drops to the olive oil mixture. This herb has been shown to reduce prostate inflammation, which often constricts blood flow to surrounding tissues. If you're taking heart medications, particularly blood thinners or blood pressure medications, start with half the recommended amount of the mixture and monitor how your body responds. The circulatory enhancements from this approach may complement your medication, potentially requiring dosage adjustments under your doctor's supervision. For men with arthritis who may struggle with the application process, consider warming the olive oil slightly before mixing and use a broader, gentler circular motion that doesn't stress your joints. Remember, this approach isn't about replacing proper medical care. It's about supporting your body's natural functions alongside appropriate treatment for any underlying conditions. If this content has been helpful to you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your questions or experiences in the comments below. And now, don't stop here. Click on the next video appearing on your screen and continue learning with me, Dr. Julia Merrick, how to live with more potency, confidence, and pleasure even after 60. I'll see you there.